I'm No Pillow in War is a piece that I've been working on, that I've been writing. But it just lets me know there's no comfort zone at all, hardly, in this walk. I just don't feel comfortable. And I'm getting told by people that love me that I need to accept, the concept that I might not make it. I'm going to do another video called Bleeding, and I'll explain more about what that's all about. But so I'm learning that even if you do have a tremendous focus, having a tremendous focus still might be rerouted because it may not be what God's will is. And that creates a different form of frustration. To have a concentration on something, and if that thing is not what God wants for me, I'm in trouble. And I'm steady hearing information from people who I find myself jealous of, because some kind of a way, from a financial standpoint or a mental standpoint, they made it. So the objective for today is to take my hands off of stuff. I got to take my hands off. I had an outbreak. It's not like the coronavirus or bird flu or AIDS or anything like that. It's just a verbal understanding that in this game of chess is checkmate. I don't believe for 2 seconds that God has left me or forsaken me. I don't believe that. But bleeding or going through a crisis is probably just in my own assessment. So I did something to myself that left a deeper void and an awakening. So with the blood flowing, I was as calm as I've ever been. No pain, no nothing. But a breakthrough, and I've always talked about this breakthrough is coming, and maybe that was it for the breaking of my skin, for blood to flow out of it. But nonetheless, today is another blessed day, and I'm admiring you guys for making it on a daily basis. And some of y'all don't even believe in God for real. So, I'm impressed by that. But you can't give me a format and tell me that all the people who got a lot of money was people who worship God. That's not true. It's not true. And so if that's the case, then why are they miserable? So somebody's not learning something. Somebody don't know something. We missing something. And I think the objective is taking hands off of it. So yesterday I sent an email and a text message from a coaching standpoint to 2 different environments. And I take my hands off of it. My immediate thing, my stuff is confusing. But it's just me. So I can't say it's anybody else. It's me. I watched Sanford and Son, my favorite, yesterday, and I relaxed. I made me a piece. I baked one, and I enjoyed that. I went for a walk the other day. I talked to my mother. I talked to my sister. I have an opportunity to talk to some people that I'm close to. I do talk to my kids. Sometimes probably could talk more, but I try not to bother them and bombard them with just me, all the time. What y'all doing? What you doing? What you doing? But I'm proud of them. Their progress and things are going well. So I don't need to mess anything up. But I love them deeply. And I love everybody that's trying to help me and trying to support me as I go through the stuff that I go through. And I want to be there for them in case they're going through something. And I laughed and joked with my mother yesterday, driving my way home from school here, and it was amazing. I had a great time, and I decided I'm not going to share with her a crisis that I went through or that I'm going through, maybe it's just better not to say it. So I'm wondering, all of you people that are suicidal, or ones that are facing homicide, or just mental issues or whatnot, so they're diagnosed verbally from other people, go see some counseling, leave this thing alone, leave that thing alone. You know, but I didn't want to let her know. So I get on the phone a lot of times and I pretend like everything is great with me. And I'm not saying anything is wrong, but bleeding is not always a great thing. So if I'm bleeding in a situation, this is not a metaphor. You know, real blood. And hands is surrounded and decorated with blood from out of my own body. And knowing that somebody had hysteria and is going berserk and panicking. But I'm somewhat pacing back and forth, you know, holding a gauze, so to speak. But anyway, so today I guess the thing is to be still. It's a peace, be still. Gentleman who I work with, spiritual man who has a wife and life is good, and they do church ministry, marriage ministry and stuff like that. You know, sent me a thing about saying peace, be still. So even peace, which is the epitome of what man thinks he should have from being incarcerated, having a peace of mind. But God even makes peace be still. So it's something above peace. So what are we talking about here? I'm just interested in learning. I got the King James Version app thing loaded up on my phone. And it actually can read the Bible to me. I've been laying down and listening to the Bible just play. Listening to the Bible being read to me. Brother Telly, the gentleman from the school, sent me a app from Victory Church. And I got it loaded, and there's sermons and things on there. So I'm trying to arm myself and surround my fortress, you know, with as many weapons as possible to fight the war. I'm in it, and I'm not getting out of it. And I'm actually in a very close position of having a breakthrough. So I really got to pad up and do what I got to do. So I'm isolated. I'm off into a zone by myself, and I've even questioned about what maybe I shouldn't have did this. And even what I done Sunday, I questioned I shouldn't have did that. But I can never question what is actually happening, what unravels and what unfolds in my life. I can't question it. So there's never a time to commit blasphemy. Never.